story still dominating the headlines, the Westminster WhatsApp row. Yes, 2 Labour MPs, Health Minister Andrew Gwynn and now Burnley MP Oliver Ryan, have been suspended from the party because of offensive comments they made in a private WhatsApp group. Now, Mr Gwynn allegedly posted messages in the group mocking a pensioner who didn't vote for Labour and wished her dead before the next election, along with racist and sexist remarks. Mr Ryan also reportedly mocked another MP for his sexuality. Both of them have apologised for their behaviour. But is an apology enough, Janet? You know, some people might say, well, you know, WhatsApp group, it's private. What people are saying, private, it's private. Maybe they didn't mean it like that.
It was quite a big group, wasn't it?
Huge group.
This was a huge group of people. And you know what I think?
And it's been going for a long time, this WhatsApp group.
It's been going for years. I think you get this false sense of security. You chat about random things, and in that free and easy atmosphere, you think these people, it's OK to say things you'd never say to people's faces and you'd never say out on the street in public. I don't think you can ban WhatsApp groups, but I think that anybody who's in one should think very, very carefully about it. I mean, I was in the Loose Women WhatsApp group for about an hour at the most because it was too much information and everybody was talking all the time. And I don't want to engage on this level. And while I love you all, I don't want to be in a WhatsApp group with you.
But we would never have put anything. It's very surface, because I think in a work WhatsApp, you don't know these people that well.
No.
It's very different than in a...
councillors and you know, local councillors and people. So it ranged from local councillors to MPs who need the trust and support of the people who voted them in to Parliament in the first place. And then, you know what this brought to mind? The other place where there have been some WhatsApp groups which have resulted in convictions and really, really a bad image is the police, where after the Sarah Everard murder, the man who perpetrated that horror was found to be in a WhatsApp group with other serving officers, some of which have now been charged.
And they'd all jokingly had a nickname about him being a sort of
but that's
a sex offender.
The one with the 2 sisters. That
was the two poor sisters whose dead bodies were found by the police out in the open air. There were WhatsApp groups shared images of those girls, and the idea that they thought that was all right was shocking.
But that's the part of it, Julie, that I think lots of people here will have WhatsApp groups with friends. Some of those friends might be work colleagues, colleagues who've become friends, etc. And I think, you know, freedom of speech and you're allowed to say what you like to who you like, etc. However, if you're in any way a public servant or you're in the public eye, you know, if you're a politician, a head teacher, a police officer, you're very stupid if you're sharing
it's the stupidity.
Those kinds of messages.
I think it's what Janet said. People become very comfortable, and I think the reason why they do is because you've now created this space with this false illusion of friendship. You know, you're easy, accessible, everyone's got your number, so you feel like, oh, yeah, we're all in this together. I don't like WhatsApp groups. I might create it to organise a birthday, a party, then I'm usually the first one to leave, or I'm one of the ones that people will send all the information and I'm the last one to post in it. I prefer that organic contact, you know. I don't
Well, that's a real friendship, isn't it? You build gradually in stages, like all of us have different kinds of relationships with each other and different kind of friendships. And some of us might want to text each other or communicate with each other every day.
Outside of the group.
It's the thing about the apologies as well, that when people say things like that, like wishing that the pensioner would die because she didn't vote Labour and she'd asked a genuine request about, you know, her bin collection.
He said, by the way, he's Andrew Gwynn, I deeply regret my badly misjudged comments and apologise for any offence I've caused.
They're not misjudged. It's like drunk people say what sober people are scared to say. You know, it's not like, I didn't mean it, I was drunk. You did mean it. You just didn't dare say it when you were sober. And it's like people going back through historical tweets, like the woman who's up for the Oscar at the moment, saying, you know, I didn't mean it. You know that I'm not racist. No, you are, because you said it in your tweets and they're still there because you didn't delete them.
I mean, they have both apologised. Andrew Gwynn, as I just said, and Oliver Ryan said, I also made some comments myself, which I deeply regret, and I wholeheartedly apologise.
Well, the voters will decide at the next election,
won't they?
Exactly.